Hello everyone, I hope you're having yourself a wonderful day today. Sorry for the delayed upload on this video. Work has been pretty relentless for me lately. I've had to work 4 out of the 5 weekdays doing double shifts back to back, so you can probably understand why I haven't been able to do a lot of work lately. So, yeah. In any case, there's a lot I want to share in this video today, so if you want to feel free to stick around for the whole thing, you can do so. Now, as you probably guessed from the title of the video, there are several people in particular that I wanted to say thanks to for helping with my skits last year. Storm and Falcon took the liberty of helping compile a list of those people, and these are who've made a positive impact on myself and the growth of my channel. With no further delay, let's jump straight into it. Starting off with the boys, Falcon. It feels super weird looking back on the videos that you first helped with at the time. I'm still baffled by how popular the Order 66 video got. It was such a stupid video though. But either way, I'm glad you wanted to be involved in the skits, and your contributions have made for some pretty entertaining highlight videos, if I do say so. Storm. Despite knowing you for less longer than the others who have helped, I'm surprised by how quickly we became close friends, and I respect your consistent help thus far. On a side note, please fucking tone down your horniness. I got enough on my plate with people harassing me to do lewd shit and molesting my face with their lips. I didn't do anything to deserve this. Please. But in all seriousness, you two have been the absolute core of the crew, and I appreciate everything that you guys have done for me. So let's keep the ball rolling, yeah? Oh, by the way, these nerds have channels of their own, so I'd be real pleased if you showed them some love by dropping a sub for them. Maybe then they'll get off their asses and start posting stuff on their channels, like they said they would. Come on guys, it's a new fucking year. Do something with your channels. Moving on to longtime friends, I know most of you guys in this category have helped out at least once or twice, but it still means a lot to me that you all want to be of assistance. Sentinel. The Star Wars skits from last year were the highlight of your appearance, in my opinion. Yes, you and Storm might have spewed a little more uwu thottery than I would have liked, but it honestly made for a funny behind the scenes video. So thank you for helping during various months throughout 2021, it was really great having you around. Karu and Death Shard, or Death Atlas in this case. You two are incredible friends, and I'd say it'd be cool if you guys could help more with skits, but I know Karu prefers a vibe, and Death isn't on VRChat a lot. At this time at least, because of, well, school. I don't want to force you guys to do things, so if you want to keep on chilling from the sidelines, that's fine by me. But it's always a pleasure to have you guys come and hang out with us. Mouse God, Top Hat, and Galaxy Foxo. So, you three have been involved with some of my skits at least once, and I'm happy you guys did. Mouse, it was awesome to have you for the RPG 2.0 skits. Top Hat and Foxo, it was great to have you guys get a feel for the recording sessions for the anime and Star Wars skits, respectively, and it'd be awesome to have you guys drop by again. It's definitely been a while, and I hope you three are doing well. Now, I know most of you in this category have been doing your own thing as of late, but I just want you all to know that I'm still appreciative that you continue to occasionally stay in close contact. Most people don't. So whether you stop by for a visit or want to help out with skits again here and there, please feel free to do so. You're always welcome to. Up next is the charismatic crew of one Demon Lewd Pyro. These guys have built off of the current crew for skit sessions and have been the main driving force for my channel's growth thus far. Pyro. Despite having to balance your personal health, work life, streaming, and other things, I have massive respect for the times that you did come around to help with skits. It really takes a lot to be invested with enough on your plate, so I appreciate you going out of your way to be a part of things. I'd say prioritize your streams, but you know yourself well enough to do what you think is best at the end of the day. Mooger. You and Falcon were the first ones to help as additional body actors on my channel, and that means the absolute world to me. Although you aren't around as much for them recently, you have your own priorities, and I understand that. Like doing game streams with Pyro, for example. You know, I think that'd be pretty nice to see more of sometime. Meme Lord. Your screaming from the board firefight highlight video was definitely the highlight, in my opinion. Although, I think it ties with you taking on a role in the Super VRChat Sunshine video. Now, I really appreciate you stepping into that role at the time when I was having trouble finding someone to cover for it. I think you did an amazing job, and I hope you keep at it whenever I need you again. Time Lord, whispering seems to be your most distinctive trait throughout all of the skits that I've noticed. It might feel like a hindrance for the videos, but personally, I feel like it's fun to try to work around it. If I'm being honest, it's gonna feel really weird when you eventually speak normally, but we'll see if that changes things, yeah? Alair, your first appearance was for the Super VRChat Sunshine video, and I'm really glad you stuck around consistently afterwards. It was a pretty big project at the time, and I don't usually expect much from newcomers, but you did a great job being a background actor and cooperating with me. Heavenly, you did a wonderful job being a background character during the RPG 2.0 skits, and you've been an absolute precious being that everyone adores and appreciates overall. Let's just get that out of the way right now. It takes a real fucking scumbag to want to bully you, but in any case, keep being you. Thank you for helping out during the RPG 2.0 skits. Pyroblivion, your most recent contribution being the Kyogre battle video was a highlight, which turned out to be a really good video, by the way. I liked how it turned out overall. I keep watching that video over and over again. Anywho, appreciate you helping out, but I'm gonna have to ask you to stop putting your hand on my chest. That's gay, and I'm gonna need you to stay away if you keep doing that. Kidding, but kinda serious. Pyro the Gyro. It's a darn shame the 2 skits from the Samurai month were the only times that you came to help due to being bogged down with life. I still think it's great that you've verbally shown how much you wanted to be involved in. I respect that deeply. If there was any other instance that you could come around to do skits again, please do. Rage Heavy. You were known for one thing and one thing only in a majority of my skits, and that was being a boxcon in the background. In all honesty, I'm actually impressed that bit ran on for so long, but alas, it was unfortunate that it had to end eventually. Nevertheless, your contribution as a background character is, and should be, commended. Shaco, PVZ, Katten, and Lilu. I don't know you four all too well since you guys helped out only once throughout 2021. However, I am thankful that you guys were okay with wanting to be a part of the skits and recording session highlights, so I appreciate that. You four are the kind of friends I'd actually like to get to know a lot better, and I hope we can get to do that sometime in the future. Other than that, I hope you guys continue to bully Pyro to your heart's content. Now it's time for me to dive straight into sharing a couple of things about some of my favorite individual streamer friends. Beginning with the pun master himself, Illusiacell. I remember your first appearance being in the Senpai anime skit, and boy was that a time. Apart from your puns working or falling flat half of the time, the one thing I appreciate about you is how creatively objective you are in terms of your assistive thought process during the recording sessions. Only a few people have went above and beyond in sharing suggestions on how to better an action or a scene, and it goes a long way in helping the production process go smoothly. So thank you for doing that, and I hope you continue to do so. The Mega Bad One. I distinctly recall your first appearance being during one of the Star Wars skits, and it was a great build-up to a fun trailer project later down the line. One thing that has stuck with me was your comment about how fun the sessions were, and I'm really glad you said that, because that's what I strive for, a balance of excellency and enjoyment during these sessions. Kato King 425. I remember Pyro mentioning about how you wanted to be involved in the skits, and boy did you deliver on entertainment. I really wish you would come around for the skits more often, though with you, Falcon, and Storm, I suppose we'd never get anything done. Sure, it'll be a whole lot of fun, but we just wouldn't get any work done. But keep doing what you're doing, King. Haley, the one distinctive thing about you is your indisputable admiration for Eevees. And I wholeheartedly agree. Team Eevee is superior. But anywho, I'm pretty sure you might be the one who has left the most comments on my channel, I think. And I appreciate you doing more than enough to help in terms of that. So thank you for your continued support with my channel. Neko, I will never forget how fucking terrifying your gremlin laugh was. Or should I say is, since you're liable to weaponize it again on a whim. I probably should have just kept that to myself. Anywho, out of all the other Twitch streamer friends, you're the only one that I like talking to, in all honesty. It's a very nice change of pace from being around a lewd demon, a furry pun master, a harassing synthwave talk host, and the list probably goes on at that point. But until then, the title of favorite streamer friend goes to you. Trevity, you haven't directly helped with any of my skits in person, however, I think you deserve an honorable mention for at least being somewhat of a decent friend. Okay, I know that sounds sarcastic, but I do mean it when I say that you're a good friend. I appreciate being picked to be on your talk show with the other two idiots that I brought. It was a mistake, but a mistake I'd purposefully make again. I hope your streaming and talk show takes off in time, dude. Please stop asking me to do lewd things, by the way, or I'll tell people to be immensely gay with you. Do not test me. Yoshi, similarly to Trev, you deserve an honorable mention as well for being an awesome fellow content creator friend. It's a shame there were instances I wanted to have you involved in a number of fun projects, but never could have due to several recurring setbacks. At the very least, I wanted to make references as a respective alternative. I know I've done it a couple of times, like for example in the Super VRChat Sunshine video and the Watch Dogs one. I appreciate you keeping in touch, and I hope you and your group continue to do well for yourselves. Lily, your first appearance that I recalled was during the anime skit where Falcon transformed into a magical girl. Strange, but it was a fun session at the time. I find it kinda weird that you used the whole chicken nuggets bit. It became reoccurring, it's distinctive about you, but I hope you managed to have gotten some for yourself. On a very important note that was mentioned earlier, please stop trying to smooch me without consent. You need to either buy me dinner or I'm calling my FBI agent Jerry. He don't take too kindly to harassment, just so you know. Spooky Wolfie, Foxfire, and Psychotic Zombie. Similarly to Choco, PVZ, Katten, and Lilu, I appreciate you guys helping, even if it was just for the one time, and I hope to become better friends with you all in the future. I'm sorry there's not much else for me to say, but keep on rocking it with the streaming business, and also going out of your way to bully Pyro to absolute submission. NG and Skittle. I decided to group you two together for convenience since I've met both of you through each other. So Skittle helped once, while NG, you've been helping out consistently so far. The key thing that I appreciate are punctual attendance, committed focus, and creative involvement, all of which you possess, NG, and I admire that. But one thing I've kind of noticed is that you tend to get subtly irritated when people goof around too much. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's okay to have as much fun as possible, and I'm not in any rush to get stuff done. At the end of the day, it's all about everyone having a good time, but thank you for showing that you're very dedicated to the stuff that I do. And I think that about wraps things up. I do want to point out that there were more who have helped, and I'm thankful for their involvement, but if I listed off every single person, we're gonna be here for a while, so I'll spare you guys the lengthiness. It's bad enough that this video has been long overdue to work, but here's hoping the list for next year will be a lot bigger. I was planning on doing this video for New Year's, but I never got the chance to, unfortunately. So, better late than never, I suppose. If you made it through the entirety of this video, then thanks for being an absolute legend by sitting through it. There's a lot more to look out for this year, so for now, I will see you guys later, and hope you have a good one. Bye-bye!